Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Mhorgrimm, and welcome to some Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. Decided to go with this after my playthrough of Forever Skies. Felt like getting a bit back into the Warhammering, but didn't want to be doing the Space Marine 2. Didn't feel like a shooty game just yet. So let's load in, see how it's going, and make sure I've got my coffee with me. Okay. Lex Materials is open, so let's just make sure that everything is good. Bloodstains on, yep. Gore, yep. Combat statistics. I guess the tutorials will help. I think the standard ones are good. Okay. I think that's good too. Visibility for everyone. Yep, I think that's good. Alright, these are very old games. So let's toss all these out. Alright, hold on. Dial down the music a bit. Okay. Save. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One of those about... Yeah. Don't want them talking all the time. Alright. We've got ourselves everything brand new. Is there anything else that we should do? You can see which I have loaded. I don't have the Seasons 2 pass. Right now the only thing it gives you is some appearance changes, which I don't really need. Just grabbing myself a coffee before I click the final button to dive in. So I'm able to find... There it is. Once I'm able to find my cream. There we go. Because a coffee, I think, is going to be important. This morning. Didn't really sleep well for some reason. The music's good in this game, I think. Not quite Mechanicum level. And I am looking forward to Mechanicum 2 coming out. That'll definitely be showing. Okay. You can see it's like I got everything but the Seasons 2. Let's dive in. Okay. Difficulty. Ultimate challenge. All decisions. Okay. Oh, wait. Manual saves. Hold on. No second chances, no changing. Do we... No, let's go Grim Darkness. We'll do a Grim Darkness normal playthrough. Oh yeah, well, we're going custom. I just got to try and think about what kind of character. Any of these views. He's kind of cool. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Roguish. Eh. No. No. Kind of okay. So these must be Imperial Captains. Oh. Here's our guys from the Arbites. Let's go with him. He's good and bearded like Mhorgrimm. Let's see. Get rid of the beard. $12 looks okay. No, I think that's good. Okay, hair. Well, he's got very long hair. There doesn't seem to be one that's hanging down like the portrait, which is kind of nice. And you see his is kind of like a gray colored. Alright, what's his eyebrows look like? Very thin. Penciled like so. Yep. And his eyebrow color. His beard now. Shorter. No. 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 Too bushy, I think. This one seems kind of close. Yeah, so it's too bushy. Definitely too bushy. Too long. I think that's the way to go. We got a beard. There, okay. Any tattoos? Does he look like he has? No, it looks like an augment over his right eye. And he's got like a mechanical arm. So if he was going to have any tattoo, yeah, okay, definitely no. Mortis. Chains. Is it broken chains? Maybe? I think that's a good looking tattoo. Okay, augments. Okay, not the nose one. He needs something metal on the side of his face. That's like a jaw. What do we got here? Okay, that's kind of cool where he's got the burns, actually. I might keep that. Problem is I don't have one that's anything like that. Can't I give him like an eyeball one? No, 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 no. Looks kind of dorky. I don't like that it's got that. Sure, that's not. Oh, sorry. Not unterrible. Not quite 100% him, but okay. Voice.
Something of interest.
No, not bold.
Look upon the Emperor's faithful and tremble.
Nope.
I'll make it happen.
Pragmatic. Okay.
Let chaos paint the stars red.
Nope.
The destination is known.
Nope.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands. Now that's interesting. My
Maybe.
supremacy is proven once again. Perfect.
The best defense is a good offense. I don't need luck. I have strategy. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands. Didn't see that one coming. My supremacy is proven perfect. Now that's interesting.
Okay, maybe the daring. Okay. Homeworld. Do I want a death world? It gives me survival. Voidborn. which is good for fortune. That's nice. Hive world. Forge world. Fortress world. Imperial world. Which basically just gives us extra stats. Well, there's all those augmatics. What if you had a bit of like a Forge world background? What's Forge for purpose? Yeah, because he's got tons of augmatics. Let's go to the Forge world. Do I want armor or analytics? Let's go with some armoring. Background. Military commander. Well, it kind of looks like his outfit, doesn't it? Commissar, no. Crime lord. Military, mobile, sanctioned psyker. Well, no. Psychers, no. Okay, so arbiter. Don't think that'd come from a Forge world. Noble. Can you change? Oh, okay. I don't think the noble is what I'm looking for. I'm leaning towards Navy officer. Militarum commander. Okay. Well, maybe. Navy officer. I don't know. Well, not Ministerium priest. Well, then he'd be kind of like a tech priest, but they don't have tech priest stuff. It's all... Like a smuggler? Forge World smuggler stealing from tech priests. Ooh, that could be a nice background. It's a little too faded for me. I think the default is the one that's okay. What do I get this? Good weapons, awareness, logic, perception. I think I like that. Will be a crime lord that was stealing and smuggling from the mechanic. Corrupt an entire star system. No. Stripped it. No. I think eliminating rivals out in space is a good idea. Darkest Hour. Inauspicious to the wrong people. Chaos Cult. No. Brand of shame. You turned your partners into the authorities and became known as a traitor. Maybe. Actually, no. Turn them in. I want to come clean. Archetype. So, warriors, combatants boasting excellent melee. Officers. Maybe. Because I'd be like in charge then. Operatives, intelligence, perception. Officer. Operative, maybe. Soldier. Blade dancer. I don't know about that's leading from the front. All traits are highly diverse. Soldiers particularly proficient at blasting large amounts. Tech use. Logic. I think we'll be an operative. Okay. Intelligence and perception. Let's make him intelligent and perceptive. Stand the horrors of the warp. Good at ballistics. Close combat. Let's get a good at shooties. Highly intelligent. Let's go with that. Oh, do I want a sword? Or no. No, I think the Firestorm. Okay. Seeker's Haven. Carry Boys. Arcanum Redemptus. Fist Forged. Oculus Ignis. Atonement of the Abyss. Exile of... no. Servant of His Glory. Fatim Odysseum. Invictus. Apex Predator. Well, you're just being asked to be killed with that one. Patient Fortune. I think Patient Fortune's a good name for a ship. What do you think? Okay. Well, this... obviously. So here we go. We got him looking kind of like his outfit. Not good at my commerce skills. I'm recovering from being a crime lord that did bad things to people. And my allies. Okay. Let's begin. Like, it does get the atmosphere of the world, I think. So onboard ship chapel.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Okay. Truly an awe-inspiring sight. Actually, let's go with have we met? 4.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
So to Mhorgrimm Stubbs. Master Whispers, name placeless, spy master, basically. So then he would know who I am.
My regards. Naturally, the infamy of your achievements in the shadows of an entire sector is not unknown to me. Your enterprising spirit and, if you excuse my bluntness, refusal to die are qualities worth saluting. It is as if you were carried here on the wings of destiny itself.
Okay. Not sure if it was for me. Continue.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Let's see, so Lord Captain, nah, it's rank. Master Whispers, tell me about the one whose ship I am. Let's be blunt to the point. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let's address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Okay. So follow. My inventory. I have just a basic stub revolver. I just want to see if I can change my name to Von Valentius.
Venture forth.
Okay. Some objects can be interacted with. So if I hover over them... Oh. Massive conference table, real wood. Oh. Yeah, it's the tech priest stuff. Incomprehensible information.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
So he talks to himself. Well, he's probably conceited. Oh, what's this?
nec deficiamus.
With a copy of the Lex Imperium.
Sapiens deminabitur astais.
Alright. Saving.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look
Lehman Russ
around
tank.
after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Tarantula gun.
What's happening?
Rogue servitors.
The servitors have gone berserk!
Well, I guess we see how good of a shot I am. One point. Ooh, not good. Oh, so he's an operative too. Movement points. Okay.
They won't expect this.
Surefire plan. Oh, come on.
Die!
Good shot. This is gonna be like XCOM. I need to get much better at my shooting. Okay, you can shoot too, you know. So number 1. Get a better weapon. Well, also better skills. You can shoot anytime now. I'm not sticking around for the servitor. Okay. That was good. Yep, I'll leave him to slow him down.
Death to the heretics!
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of
Okay, just wanted to see how this
the
works.
residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Okay. Sure, now you come and help.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Okay. Still smoldering. Tarantula sentry gun. Lehman Russ reclaimed and restored by the grace of God. First to breach the capital walls. So they were working on something unknown. What we got here? Gray-green crystal with white veins. Low hum can be heard.
Marching ahead.
Sea coral. Stone petals, non-salts, shimmers. Someone has captured a piece of turbulent seas within the rock. Okay. Golden amalgam. Black shard resembling obsidian. Oh, I hope that's not blackstone. That would be bad. Violent alloy, handcrafted, sub-sculpture tools. Oh. Okay, so I can't talk to the crew. Can I analyze this? Nope. Alright. Let's go open the door.
Let's seize the moment.
That's where I need to be. Apparently.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Heresy? Heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Okay, never interrupt the captain while she's talking, so listen.
While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward.
Continue.
Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
So, let's see. So the spirits could be Xenos. We should do something about that, investigate. Could be witchcraft. Okay, we could bribe. Could be... If my particular life experience are an indication, some of the natives would eagerly betray their chieftains in exchange for a quiet life serving on board my ship. I would then leave dealing with Aelan to those who know it best. Maybe. The reports certainly sound like heresy, however I would put my interests first. No matter what means would have to use, the riches of Aeon 6 would be mine. Four. No matter what means we'd have the money.
Yes. Now I see the blood of the dynasty in your veins. Greed disguised as pride and vanity. What say you to that, Edelthrud? There is an answer that is quite different from yours, isn't it?
Perhaps I have not yet acquainted myself with all the intricacies of serving on the frontier. But my loyalty to the God Emperor forbids even a shadow of such thoughts. Heresy, whatever form it might take, must be exterminated. And there can be no place for base ambitions. I know his tenets well, unlike our new acquaintance.
I gave a straight answer to some questions, which I understand was more than you could. We're both servants of the God Emperor and Leodora. Does it become anyone or status to give him petty feuds? I find your tone most agreeable. Go with the straight answer.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
Okay.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
Was it not you that sent for me?
You have ceded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lick-spittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed.
Okay.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
So the warrant to trade basically for a rogue trader basically means you're outside the hierarchy. So yeah. So you can deal with pirates, mutants, or Xenos without being executed, so, right? You get the right to colonize, conquer, trade rights, all kinds of stuff. So this basically almost exempts you from most of the Imperial laws and hierarchy. The Inquisition can still come after you. RBTs, I'm not so sure.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
One, does this mean there are other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Ethelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate.
Okay, continue.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
Let's see. The Masper Whispers is related to you?
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
Alright, I am ready to take the sacred purpose.
Oh, yes. You would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
Thank you for clarifying. May I ask you some questions?
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Who's this Abelard guy?
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Okay, so what are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Yep, no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Okay. Bit of an uprising.
Your execution is assured.
Can't tell if it's a... Okay, it is chaos.
High handle this.
My place is at the fore.
Okay, start killing.
Reduced to dust. I took care of this one.
Stay vigilant.
Oh,
The glory of the
Melta.
Imperium. Out of my way!
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Chaos guides me.
Yep, heretic scum.
Death to non-believers.
He shot at me. There. 95%. You shot at me. Unacceptable. What's this one do? Oh, that's good enough. Ooh, he got shot again. Oh, plasma pistol.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Oh, nice.
Break their morale. Die!
Nice shot.
To the weak.
Oh, he
I
dodged.
serve the ruinous powers.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Alright. Positive effect. 38. Out of range. Let's get around his cover. There we go.
To do.
Critical hit. What's this thing?
For now.
Come on. Good shot. Oh.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Okay.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Alright. What's this thing? Okay. Can I loot anything? Oh. Well, none of their weapons seem to be all that good.
Onward to victory.
Well. Heretic's body riddled with holes. An improvised single shot gun. Okay, so they're improvised guns. Okay. Oop. Using a melt in close confines like that.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Okay.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Mutiny. Execute the traitors, every last one. No. Provide immediate assistance in the middle. Perhaps we might stop the wave from spreading. If this is indeed a case of severe warp madness. No, it seems planned. Mutiny.
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure.
We don't want to be lost in the warp.
And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Okay.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance. And if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-militant. And taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Okay.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I hear and obey, Lord Captain.
Then move out! Mort, come.
Okay.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Uh-huh. Shocked and knocked out. And of course he's working with the heretics. They're looting me. Okay. Let's deal with this. Well, my gear needs to be better.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Okay, so you're a two-faced scum, you're behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Is that inbred? Your blood too thin?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind,
Warps.
Fond Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me, but you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
So he's with the warp. What? Sorry, pathetic excuse. Did you even have for your outpost, you sordid, wretched piece of grog shit? Oh, I like that one.
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Okay.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fond Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish
I'm gonna
this
assume
righteous
he's
act.
fallen to Zeech. So he's trying to psychically control me. Fine. I will comply.
There's a good boy. Then go to the Sentinel at the gates of the Warrant Chamber and fulfill your destiny. I had hoped to feed Edelthrad to the machine. He is the one who caught Theodora's eye, after all. But since procuring him has proved difficult, you will have to
Oh, so you don't have control. Interesting. Okay, skill test and dialogues. Tech use. Okay. See, let's examine the device. Strange alloy. Archaeotech. So, super old technology, okay? Okay, so I'm supposed to stick my hand in the mouth of the servitor? Ah. Examine the Sentinel. Look for anything that can be used. He seems to did everything to ensure the service like you'd be much longer than ordinary automatons. Anything can be used as a weapon? Nope. Look back at the guy.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Fine. Put my hand in the mouth. Okay, so it's taking a blood sample.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress.
Yes, I do require assistance.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Well, it makes sense. It would detect stress to see if it was if you were being coerced. Oh, nice.
There is still another way.
Okay, so go to the... enormous gates. So this is the chamber. Valentius. So Von Valentius of Valentius. The warrant of trade. Okay. To be a paragon of humanity, a broken by adversity, to bravely walk. To unite and reclaim what was lost.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Alright. What madness is this? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Okay. I need to contact Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable.
Okay, so they're jamming or breaking it. Alright, lead me away.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. Okay. Anyone have any guns? It's a nice chamber. I wish I could add the biography. Or I could add out the name a bit more. Reputation. Okay. Talents. Analyze enemies. 3. Okay. Dogmatic, iconoclast. Belief in the value of human life and freedom. Faith in the power of goodwill. Okay. Not sure I want to be heretical. Not sure I want to be Puritan. I think I'd aim more towards here. Alright, let's get out here. Seal the warrant chamber. Not good.
Run, fools, or fall!
Ooh, chainsword. Yeah, I like him.
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
How'd you find me? Are you with the traitor?
Master, with all due respect, what nonsense are you saying? Kunrad, a traitor?
Unquestionably.
Saint's blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Yep.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Yes. 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 All right. Okay, so how do I use this on me? Right click? Nope. Drag it on top of me. Dragging that.
I won't do that. Not my area of expertise.
So right click on me?
What advice do you seek?
They say I have a magnetic personality. That certainly explains why I keep attracting trouble.
Can't be equipped by this character. Okay, so it goes to you. Alright. So, Abelard. F1. Me.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Excellent.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Right.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
I heard one of Theodora's voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the Warren Sentinel sent it.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort.
Okay.
The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Navigator's Sanctum. Very well. Lead the way.
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which
Okay.
means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Come to chaos! The ruinous power next offer!
That's a lot of guys.
You regret standing against me.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice!
Well, if I go there with...
Chaos guides me!
I want them to get close together. Oh, this is me. Single shot. Deadeye shot. Him.
As said, so done. That's how it's done.
No, get close. Okay, end his turn. Alright, now you... have to... let's see, so that's a sweeping attack. Take him out. If these guys run at me, I should be able to block them.
Out of my way! Ah! Chaos guides me!
Be careful. Friendly fire. Okay, got it. Nice. Coming close.
Death to non-believers!
Oopsies. Perfect. Alright, now if I do a cleave...
I will do like you do.
Oh, come on. Dodge.
Just a minor setback.
Okay, got it. Oops.
Indeed. One fewer target.
Off to the side. Put him down. Oh, we've leveled. Okay. Collect all. Ranks available. Click to view arch. Okay, so choose a skill. Logic. Or tech use. To use and repair mechanical items, high-tech use enables to even be able to workings of technical artifacts. Can be used to open doors, hack cogitators. Logic. tech use because he comes from the Forge World background. Where he's a warrior. Maybe. No. Become more athletic so you may protect me. I want a sword as my secondary weapon if they get close. Abelard, you can have a las pistol. Or can I put this? Nope. You can carry 2 of those. Okay. To the Navigator's Sanctum. With Abelard leading the way. That's not good.
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing.
Okay, we get rid of her.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it?
Okay.
I have no answer.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the Navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the Enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Okay.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's Sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Okay.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
Okay.
That's Edelstrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelstrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Psychers.
Blast it. You're right. First, We need to deal with what is happening here.
I'm gonna see if the navigator's
Oh, no.
well.
No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay, now she's in my party, huh?
All souls cry out for salvation.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about black comedy.
Alright, well, let's go,
I'm at your service.
Abelard, open the door. Okay. Abelard. No, me. There. Abelard. There. Saker chick. There.
Hold on. Death to the weak. Ah!
He's got to become better at that parrying, doesn't he?
I serve the ruinous powers.
Not good.
Stop it! Chaos guides me.
Okay, so we got to protect her. $38. Oh, yeah. Drop him. Okay. Here. Perfect. Because they were close to each other, it could hurt them both. Yeah, you're in trouble now, buddy. Charge.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust!
And... Ah, that would have been nice if you'd hit. Move.
I know.
And bye-bye. Okay, so he's bonding with his chair.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Give Abelard a pointed look.
Master Vespider.
Your time is short.
Are you all right?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Echoed by the silent cries in your head, the unseen creature triumphs to say navigator succumbing.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with millions of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Tell me how to help you.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
Abelard, he's still alive. What do we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people.
Okay.
I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Right.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
Black tears and blood. Right. Well, let's loot. Loot, loot, loot. Okay. What's this thing? Her law's pistol's better. Psychic staff's the same. Okay. Appears dead. Slays the movement. Anything else in here I can look at?
Every moment, a chance for greatness.
Oh, what's here? Navigator Sanctum is a private haven. It's not quite what I was expecting in here. Alright, everyone here. We've looted everything. We've looted everything. An axe. Is that better than what I have? Nope, the sword's better. Alright. Door not budge, clots of viscous flesh. Okay. To the officer's deck. Profit factor isn't spent buying them. Serves simple products that pay enough profit. Okay, so we got to improve our commerce at some point. Interesting elevator. Yeah, seat cover.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step
Yeah,
from
not
them.
good for those guys.
Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My god. My light. My emperor.
Okay. White-haired warrior woman, dark eyes blazing. Yeah, sister of battle.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Mhorgrimm von Valencius, Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
Do not even think to insinuate I'm one of these traitors. I will not let such an affront slide.
That answer does you credit. Only the truly righteous would be so provoked by the accusation of heresy. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Okay, what is the warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing on a rogue trader ship? Your order serves the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Right.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
We must go to the main hall deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Okay, crew must need more powerful weapons.
Duty beckons.
Explosion. Come on, Mhorgrimm, find something good. Generators hum softly. Okay. Ooh. Collect all. What did we collect here? Well-maintained sniper rifle. Well, obviously. Okay. Ooh. Well, she's got to keep that. Does she have a sword? No. You get a sword. Okay. To the front. Oh, hold on. So just cigarettes. Alright, so that would looks like trade cargo. Oh.
Sins hidden in the heart, Turn all to decay.
Okay, Argenta. Me. Abelard. Saker.
Out of my way!
Okay, that's a lot of heretics. So is this like the officers a mess?
Such is the will of chaos.
Okay, we need to start increasing our reaction time or something so that we can do more attacks faster. Okay.
Chaos guides me.
Okay. Types of cover. Let's see. You. The one that's furthest away. Run and gun. How do I switch weapons? Better. Okay, switch back. Okay, that's her. One that's farthest away.
Be gone.
Though I don't think using these, ooh. Maybe I should dial back on using the warp powers because
Death to non-believers!
that might be increasing warp incursions.
Death to the weak! I serve the ruinous powers!
Good for you. Well, we'll sort you out.
Follow my lead.
Okay. Charge. So that keeps him busy.
Chaos guides me!
Oh, I was hoping for a friendly fire
Out of
incident.
my way!
Him. Ooh. That was nice. Let's see what a bolter does.
Doubt is for the weak.
Bolter does nice.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
16... there's a chance. Never know.
A tactically sound approach.
Run, run, run. Hello.
One fewer target. Victory is imminent.
Hello. Printed gold spine contains books on theology, codices, biographies, chronicles. Okay. What his body? Multi-key. Roll synth letter. Oh, what's this? Mechanicus. Should be a exact replica of our ship. Okay. Anything here? Anything here? Cozy seating area. That'd be a nice seating area, actually. It's a nice officer's mess. More goods. Logic. I'm good at logic. Let's see. Logic. Mhorgrimm. Skill test.
Now that was easy.
Goods. More trade items. Oh. 3 bonus to tech use. Anything else? Melta charges.
Count me out.
Okay. All right. Tech use. Tech use Mhorgrimm.
My actions speak louder than words.
Restore power supply.
Always striving for greatness.
Does that get me experience? Tech use by me.
Perfect.
Let's get back to our party here. Okay, what is this I picked up? Shotgun. That's a cool. Right. Armor, accessories, usables.
Consider that off limits.
Okay. So I need to improve my medical skills for him to carry. Actually, what is my skills? pretty good. Can't be equipped by this character. Contains anti. Why can't it be equipped by me? Oh, okay. So I need to learn. Okay. I need to learn how to use it.
Venture forth.
All right, leveling up. Sounds good. Feats of greatness. Expose weakness. Complete. Endure. Oh, she's an operative too. She's a soldier too. Archetype. What can he'll be after he becomes an operative? Overseer? Tactical expert? Cybermastiff? No. Bounty hunter? Grand strategist? Maybe. Maybe my arch-militant. Arch-militant, yeah. Vanguard. What's a vanguard? Unstoppable force. Maybe. We'll see. Multi-key. Okay. What the?
Are you lost, my heir?
That doesn't sound right.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
This is impossible.
I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue
I
trader
could tell you'd like to share knowledge, the power over reality. Yeah,
But I
Zeech.
can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. That power over reality. I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Well, we're not going to follow her side. What I'm doing right now is getting another cup of coffee prepared for myself. So, how about I give this a small pause and I get my coffee going and we make our decision, shall we? Please hold. And we're back. Everything's boiling. Everything's ground. Okay, so let's see. Mouth beginning to salivate. Nancy now dwells, pleading to Manny. You give her an immediate answer.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To the void with you.
We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel... What are we waiting for?
Oh, get the people off the bridge. We'll go around.
Where did she... go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn...
Okay. Because Mhorgrimm's all about knowledge. Tech use, Mhorgrimm. Deck officer's helmet. Oh, I don't think that's what I want to be wearing. Oh no, see, I don't like that. Nope. Abelard. Now what?
Too late! We are too late! Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
Now we have loyalty.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
So, I chose the non-fanatical. I chose the non-heretical. Went with the iconoclast, which is kind of rejecting the Imperium and heresy. You know, Mhorgrimm's all about knowledge and advancement. Neither of those options seem good. Okay, you guys go that way. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see this through.
What do we got here? Generators softly humming. Can't get down there, can we? No. Alright, so it's this door. Alright. Oh, okay, that... Yes. Better at my logic. Okay.
Marching ahead.
Okay. I thought it made the sound of like we discovered something else. Alright, well I guess we go to the Lord Captain's quarters, shall we? Right-clicking your result to roll combat will give you also a breakdown on the stats. Okay. Why did I miss? Why did I hit?
Onward to victory.
Nothing in here. Bed chambers. That's her bodyguard. Oh. 2 shots? 3 shots into her? Okay, so you need to be dogmatic. Well, we know who's dogmatic, don't we? Got it. Parlor organ. Well, time to go see her body.
Seize the moment.
Murder scene. Sprawled in a large bloodstained desk, arch-militant's corpse still clutching up, slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No!
Psychers.
Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
So she didn't predict it happening, and she didn't hear it happening in the warp. She's not a very good, what's the word? Foreteller? Future foresight? I don't know if I need, like... Also, I don't like her reactions.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I doubt it. He was talking about how he wanted to humiliate her.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Or should have.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Examine the Arch-Militant. Like, how did he get taken out? Auto pistol shot, straight through his forehead, spraying the floor with the furniture around the blood brain mount. Okay, so auto pistol. Auto pistol again. Extraordinarily surprise. Inspect the papers. Handwritten. So an Inquisitor. Interrogator. So that's like the servant of an Inquisitor. So the Inquisitor's name is XC. Okay. Yeah. Inspect the shards by the desk. Adira, what are these shards?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Okay.
Tainted witchcraft.
Adira, can you touch her?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Fair enough.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Okay. So, what's this? Rogue Trader's Cloak. Wow.
Stay sharp.
So to beat the Death Welder and stuff. It had to be someone that they trusted. Right? Like there's no way that they would have got the drop on them. Oh.
Your doom has been foretold.
Okay, now we start. Okay.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
I agree, sir.
Reduced to dust.
Deflection. Oh, me, yeah, definitely. Him.
As said, so done. A costly mistake.
I'll do
him. Oh. Eh. That worked. Uh-oh. Not for sure they'd go after Abelard. Alright. Let's...
To non-believers! Brace yourself, Abelard. I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
Slowly but surely I'll break it down. Move, move, move. No.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Pull back. Oh.
I'm not so sure.
Shouldn't do that too often, but actually it's this thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's the warp one. Well done.
Death to the weak.
Oh, come on. Yes.
Reduced to dust.
Alright, so that's... Can I hit?
Forward.
What is this foreboding?
Let's try with the shotgun. Come on, Servitor, you can do it.
My ears are ringing.
I serve the ruinous powers!
That's nothing worse. I took care of this one.
Endure, okay. I need to get a little closer. Okay, so you're gonna... Well, the Endure did good. No, charge. Nicely done. Come on, Argenta. Put him down.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Oh, that could be a problem, though. Okay, never mind.
One fewer target.
Oh, that worked out even better than I thought. What's this? Who had the auto pistol? Because so far I haven't seen a single heretic with an auto pistol. Makes me suspicious. Okay. Choose a talent. Yeah, let's make him a sharpshooter. Yeah. Contempt. Whenever enemy attacks, deals an additional. Okay, maybe. Thick skin. +1 defension. Their parry chance is increased by 25%. Maybe. Features a sworn enemy, ramming speed. Rigorous training. Better to die for the Emperor, under 40%. Doing my part. No heresy. Xenos are demonic. Maybe. Combat. Maybe. Better parrying. That could be good. It will not die. Increases the wounds. Make it so he doesn't go down easy. I don't really care about her. I want to get rid of her. Plasma weapon, nimble. Become better at dodging. Her, okay. Firearm master, yes. Because I want her to be able to use healing kits. Yeah, better. Because you're better at it now. Good. Okay, so we explored everything. We're good. To the bridge. Okay, not good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, goods. Okay, so we're seeing the warp breakthrough.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Yeah, we'll put a sniper round into him.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
She's dead, along with the Arch-Militant.
God Emperor preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head.
Oh, pull yourself together, man.
Ritual Kunrad is performing there. The warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
Never.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes
Perhaps
are
it
already
worked. Nope.
accelerating.
This ship can be steered out of the warp. Must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
So, it's holding a stained dark drive. It seems to have pearlescent glimmer. So, like what
We are out of
other
time.
one had? Ready your weapons. If we're to die this day, we die with honor.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our
The noble sacrifice.
and farewell.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead? No.
Yeah, I thought so.
That can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Yep, Zeech. Right.
Violence it is then.
Violence it is, exactly. I'm gonna go there. Abelard, you're gonna go there. Psyker, you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. Begin. Surefire plan. Start a combat. Gains a plus per stack.
They won't expect this.
Analyze that enemy. Okay. Well, the veil's growing a little short, but... go here.
But of course.
Take out that. Okay, that worked. Forewarning. Become better at dodging, Abelard.
Chaos guides me.
You didn't dodge, Abelard.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay, what's this one do?
Out of my way!
Didn't you already move?
Follow my lead.
All right.
At your beck and call.
And endure. Hold that chaos spawn.
Moving out. Onward.
So oh, nice shot.
Chaos guides me.
Oopsie. Okay, come on. Nicely done.
Death to the heretics and unbelievers. I know what to do. Didn't see that one coming, did you?
Oh. That's interesting. We're not gonna increase the veil. Yeah, that was a mistake. Let's see.
Anything is?
Nope.
Death to the weak.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Oops.
I serve the ruinous powers. Weapon at the ready.
Yeah, snipe him. Snipe him.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Endure.
I must not falter.
Not good shot. Not good either. Okay, we gotta move.
Can I fall back now?
No, you can't. Well done.
Chaos guides me.
Right?
My faith strengthens me.
Okay.
I've suffered worse.
What the?
Oh, my ears are ringing. I'm not interested.
Endure.
Weather the storm.
Okay. But I had endure on.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Hey there, bud.
What's...
Endure.
Victory is imminent.
Just one. No. Oh, nicely done.
Injury is not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
Trauma.
Easy.
Reload.
Is in motion.
Stop mocking me.
Okay, now he's wounded. And endure. Parry, excellent. Dodge, that endure is working. Let's put him down.
I know what to do.
Oh.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
We down? We down. Okay. Oh, let's do our leveling up first, because then we have abilities to respond to things. Weapon skill, perception. Ballistic. More perceptive. Calculated relations. What's this do? Persuasion, coercion, commerce, based on fellowship instead of friendship. Yes. Calculated. You. Instant retribution. Whenever the wielder successfully blocks attack, shield bash. Heavy weapon grenadier, flame weapons, dueling master. Yeah. Become better at your weaponry. Get your willpower higher. What's this thing? Psi rating 1. Broken ribs permanent. Alright. Soldier. well. Your ballistic skill is going to go up. Rack and Ruin. After soldier deals to 3 different soldiers 20%. Okay. Rapid reload, maybe. Integrity. Better to die for the Emperor. Do I have a reputation? Nope. So what did I just pick up? Blade Shard, unnatural. Gloves of Endurance. Whenever injury falls unconscious, the allies gain a +1. No. Mantle of Okay. Do we have any other ones out here? Nobody sees anything else?
Venture forth.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire... Rival, Master Helmsman.
Yeah, he
System
sacrificed.
status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Okay, man, we need to go faster. We need to reestablish contact.
Restore the Fox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Okay, I'm ready. Begin the ritual. We need to get out of the warp, then we can begin repairs. Okay.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links.
Okay.
Ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
Okay. You are to blame for her death? No. What do you want with me?
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy. A relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured.
Yeah, the new
and
dawn.
The steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over
above the Iron World.
I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Okay.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision,
say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues?
Yes, have
Hail
you?
Your Lord.
Hail me.
It is because of his toils that we all still live.
Continue.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
That's not my ship, though. I chose the different one. So I guess that's the first chapter, or the intro done? It's been a while since I've played. Like, I played right when it was released. Oh, here we go. Cargo management. Open cargo to learn more about the cargo types, percentage filled. Well then, your lordship. As though someone else is entirely. Oh, so now they don't talk? You must now hold your first officer briefing. Your roll call. Many of those are about to join us at the bridge. This will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses amongst the senior and middle ranks. Some posts have yet to be have been filled in deputy. Others go on entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take the leaderless crews. Have you succeeded in tracking down the traitor? No, Lord Captain, no commotion. His trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt. Any mutineers be still skulking. And frankly, I would not be surprised here there's now one shuttle short. I'm afraid that it'll be some time before we can answer, okay? How did we come to lose so many officers? Okay, so the heretics went after the command. Okay. What's on the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of ship, crew, receiving updates, complaints, good luck. Alright, summon the officers. Granted the honor. Our Captain Mhorgrimm von Vincius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious. Okay. I haven't time to listen to every last officer. What are the major problems? No. Introduce everyone. As you wish. So the Voxmaster. Piece of technology. Okay, yeah. Continue. Voxmaster takes a deep bow. Responsible for receiving, processing, sending communications. Okay. Ravor, Master Helmsman. Hail, Lord Captain. Ship's gone home. Okay. High Factorum. Oh, you're an important person. Everything comfort. Okay, yeah. 3 officers charged overseeing Vital. Master of Ordnance. Engine Master. Drive Master. Okay. Okay, so we know all about tech briefs. Is that everyone? Choir Master of the... Oh, so the astropath. They do the telepathic psychic communications. In a trance. Okay. Master of Arms and their confessor. So the confessor must do the funeral. Master of Arms is searching down the traitors. Alright, I want to hear the Infernius. Power. Good. Fires are out. Drive Master. So we got issues with our drives. Angisir is dead. Majos. Alright, so that's... I see. Thank you. Helmsman. Ship is sound. Angisir Navigator. We can't go to the warp. We're having trouble steering. Okay. So we do have a navigator station in system. Okay. Very grab chance with both hands, seeing So we okay. Master of Ordnance. Okay. So what? The ship's in ruins, every second officer's dead, now we've got a Green Lord Captain that's supposed to be unacceptable. Seize the mutineer. No. Weakness. Execute him. We'll appoint a new master. We don't need weakness and heresy spreading. High Factorum, what do you have to report? Toilet night and day, full account losses, supplies, components. We need lots of people, lots of crew, okay? Okay, we need to negotiate. Alright. Footfall. What can you tell me about this system? Rykad, Voyager undertaken order. There are 3 inhabited bodies. Produce confused founding. Okay. Novelist Nobilitade won't answer. Meh. Distress signal from a prison planet. And the main system is not responding to any hails. Hostilities. Okay. Thank you. Dismissed. Alright. Confidential matter. Okay, we're here for a reason. Secret Commission. Lord Inquisitor, okay. I came across his letter. Xavier, okay. Seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man. Find him and deliver him to Footfall. Okay. Okay. Indira, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. She insists on seeing me, right? Personal request, okay. Indira. Daybreak. Come to your senses. Damn it. Okay. Daybreak or dawn. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Vices of Berserk, all shouting at once. Okay. Who are you? Voxmaster. Let's fellowship. Connect me to the vessel's main channel. I wish to bolster the morale of the crew. 95%. You're a Voidborn, aren't you? My parents comes from heritage. I see. Argenta wanted to talk.
Rogue Trader.
Personal request for me?
I indeed have a request, Rogue Trader. The accursed servants of Chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Von Valancia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the Rogue Trader could meet with the orphans?
Make arrangements for a meeting worthy of me.
As you wish, Rogue Trader. Thank you.
Alright, let's go address the children in the lower decks. We'll do this formal so they remember. That's right, clap. Clap for me. Yep. Finest. Straight line, yep. Ritual and tradition is important. Indefatigable sister, hardly a sister. Okay. So that's like the schools that upraise the elite. Brave ones, the mastership has appeared before you, the one who guides us through the universe, Emperor's Wills. Yep. Thank you for hailing. Intro. Furnace Master, do you serve as their teacher? I'm just Just looking out for them. Furnace is a way to help. Here. Smile at the group. Your Lord Captain greets you, brave ones. Okay. Yeah, they're teenagers. For your nobles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Punishes troublemaker, put them out. No, comportment leaves much to be desired. Hope there'll be more worthy servants of the House of Atlantis. And Furnace Master, since you care so much about them, they are in your clan. That's right, you will serve properly. Okay, so she wasn't happy with how I treated the kids. But we need to raise them to be good officers, crew members. Okay. Well, before we do anything else, it's been 3 hours. I should end this session. I'll do another recording eventually later today after some chores and such. And we will continue the glorious rise of Lord Captain Mhorgrimm von... the Lord Captain. Okay. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for taking the time to watch it all the way through. If you are so inclined and you enjoy what you're seeing, please leave me a like or subscribe. Or leave me a comment to let me know if I should be reading out the words a bit more or trying to do a little more role-playing. But I am trying to role-play this in a way. So we'll see you in the next session. Until the next time, this has been Mhorgrimm. Hope you're all doing well. Hope to see you all again soon. But until next time, bye now.